Thank you for tuning in to watch Sixto. My name's Sixto. Today I have Tag Heuer Formula 1 reference model 382.513/1. This was lent in for review by Timekeeper Watch. Cool dude. He's letting me borrow more of his vintage pieces to review. This one caught my eye because I haven't seen a tag like this, at least not in person. I'll give you a brief history on this and the link for the full history of the whole entire breakdown of Tag Heuer. I'll put it in the description box below so you guys can read it. This little gem, I'll get the measurements out of the way. From the case, lug to lug, 38.4 case diameter, excluding the crown. I got it at 35 with the crown, 37.7 thickness, 9.4, 18 mil lug width, a simple three-hander pull push crown, your date at the 4 o'clock. Almost looks like it has loom on there. I'll try to put in a loom shot video towards the end. It has a screw down case back and gives you all the info. Water resistance, 200 meters, which is pretty interesting for this watch to be 200 meters, but since it's a vintage piece, I'm gonna doubt that it could hold 200 meters. Maybe under less than 100 meters, give or take, since don't know if everything's been taken care of. So always err on the side of caution, and gives you the reference model here. It tells you it's a Swiss made, and this watch was manufactured in 1986. This was put out several years later, since the Japanese released their quartz movement, and so Tag decided if they want to have a foot in the race, it's a Formula 1, so they figured we got to come up with something to keep us in the competition with the Japanese quartz movement. So a brief history of this. This tag, like I said, was created in 1986, and the final production for this model, this plastic look, was created, or end date was 1990. So it has pretty decent history. It was used in the Formula racing. So this was the very first watch that Tag launched with the quartz movement. So you got a piece of history, and it also had a racing history with it. And this was actually the first watch with the word Tag tied to it, because back then it was just it was Heuer. So and so this was to help them put themselves in the limelight with Swatch Watch Group, so they could show that you don't have to shelve Tag. At least you know you got something to put out there for the future of the time being with the Swatch Group. And I think they're still with them to this day. Let me know in the comments below if you know if there still are. So this is actually a pretty cool little piece for being quartz. I know not a lot of people love quartz, they hate it, but it's perfect for a quick grab and go when you don't have to worry about your mechanical movement. So you want to sit there and play with them. For being for being in quote unquote vintage piece. Everything on here still looks pretty much new. And you can see the crown is stamped. The bezel, the unidirectional. And no backplay. It's a nice yellow textured dial along with the case. It has Mercedes hands, and you can see the second hit every single indice. All in all, this watch is honestly a well-made watch. Even the strap is stamped, and the buckle. For me, this watch kind of gives it like a gladiator look to it, because especially with the keeper, and also because of the shield. Now there's an acronym for Tag. I forgot what it was called, but I'll place it on the screen when I figure it out, so you guys can see the acronym for Tag. So I'm gonna try to do a loom shot, so bear with me. And here we go. We have loom. Even the pip is pretty good loom. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in, and let me know what you guys think about Tag. Are they on your radar, or have they been? Until the next one, you guys have a good one.